Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the After Hours. My name is RFCAH, and you're watching episode number 247. Monday, October 5th. How we all doing? What's up, Boblox?
Yo, what's up?
How you doing, man?
Dude, guess who just got blocked by Keem?
What, you?
Leafy.
Oh, shit. Oh my god, there's so much breaking news going on. I just found a story I didn't even have in the docket that I just happened to see on my feed while I was scrolling through Twitter while the music was playing. Wait a minute now. There's no way. It can't be true. No, 2016 called. They want their drama back. What is this? I'm sorry. Ah, you're not the father. He's still not the father, though, that's for sure. Give Keem his son back. Ah, it's a shame. What an image. What an image. Never thought you'd see it happen. So, I got a bunch of tweets here. From all of this, I'll pull up this one right here, since a bunch of them are deleted now, apparently. You guys don't know about a lot of this. This is from Leafy. Shit behind the scenes, but fuck it, it's time you guys should know. No more jokes, only the truth. Keemstar, Ethan, and Gila, all good friends 5 years ago. It all changed when they first met for the H3H3 podcast roughly 4 years ago. If you watch that, you can tell that Gila was lightly flirting with Keem. Note, Keem stayed 3 nights in LA. Years later, Gila began doing business trips frequently. This is also when the Ethan-Keem beef began increasing. And the climax on the beef was the birth of their son. Their son being in quotation marks. This is an earlier tweet. Not a joke. Keemstar just told me he slept with Ethan Klein's wife. Oh my god, no jokes. I want answers. When was Gila announced to be pregnant? When did you first fly out to LA on the H3 podcast? And then we have a video here of them in Discord.
Dude, it's not even that big of a deal. I can't believe you actually fucking did that. Bro, was she neighing the entire time?
Terrible. So Keemstar's clearly upset there. And I think if the tweet is still up on Leafy, obviously the natural conclusion to this would be, well, I think it's on my Twitter as well. Hold on. We're doing some deep diving investigative research. Content new Keemstar officially drops only a few months after the birth of their son Theodore to completely destroy Keem, and more importantly, distance himself from the beauty world that Gila involves herself in as a corporation. This solves it. Keemstar is the father. No reaction to that? We just broke this live on the air.
Dude? What the fuck?
Dude, what a twist to the drama.
Wow.
This is insane.
So that's why Ethan's so mad at Keem.
Exactly. It all makes sense. So I tweeted, of course, the only applicable response to this is to start a hashtag on social media. And I said, hashtag give Keem his son back. Which I think is a perfect way to end the drama. Give Keem back what is rightfully his. Alright?
Or at least, like, joint custody or something, dude.
No. Keemstar needs to be reunited with the man. Is this harassment? Is this bullying? I feel like this is too far.
I don't know. I feel like it's fun jokes. I don't want to joke about Ethan.
Bro.
So that's why I'm feeling a little uncomfortable.
Dude, it's the news.
It's a joke, but I don't want to, like, talk about Ethan's son.
So fucking AIDS.
I think family members and close loved ones are, like, off limits when it comes to, like, YouTube drama. That's just how I personally go, so I don't feel comfortable.
Hey, man, it's not drama, it's the truth.
Even if it's a joke. I know it's a joke, but, like...
It's not drama, it's the truth, man. You have to talk about this. Chat, yep. Chat agrees with me. Damn, what a shocking revelation. On top of all that, I also found out news while I was scrolling through Twitter while the music was playing. DSP got banned from Twitch again. Which, of course, it's funny to laugh at, right? You know, you gotta laugh at that shit. But this actually has a bit of a darker turn. If you have been following recent events on our channel. What was it? Saturday, we were playing Among Us in the Among Us Discord server. And your boy drops in, Mr. Britbong, drops into the VC. And actually, I think I have audio of it too. I don't know if I'm allowed to play it though. Maybe I will play it, because I do have audio. Let me type this in. I think it's in my DMs with Connor. Anyway, he dropped into the VC, and Fuso went in there to speak to him and was recording it. He sent me the audio of it. I haven't played it at all on Twitter. Maybe I can... Let's see. Where was this audio be? Or maybe Fuso put it in my DMs. Hold on. Let me just look through my DMs real quick. Anyway, this Britbong stuff aside, he popped in the Discord server. He was banned from the server, but we had him recorded on VC. We know it's him, obviously. Moments later, Superhound comes in there and drops a streamable link of what was reportedly some abhorrent material. And Britbong immediately goes on Twitter on his account that is verified to be him, that he's tweeted videos from, says that, oh, I go into this server to speak to them, I get banned, and then my stalker Superhound goes in there to drop a file of just disgusting material. And it just like, you go into the VC, right? And then 2 minutes later, files of shit is dropped in there, and he's immediately goes on Twitter, rushing to his like go-to defense, like, oh, it wasn't me, it was Superhound, guys. Keep in mind, Superhound is confirmed to be the guy who keeps taking out DSP. Back in July, DSP's channel went down like 3 separate times due to a copyright bug. The same thing that was applied to my channel that I was able to get fixed. Now it happens to him again today. So we're seeing like a pattern of shit here. And also, Britbong's been fucking with Twitch streamers recently. Specific Twitch streamers I won't name so that, you know, they don't get more harassment or whatever. But it's just all of this stuff just going on behind the scenes, just like linking together. It's very odd. Also, I got sent a screenshot here from his Discord server for all the people rushing to his defense, saying that I am falsely accusing him without proper evidence. I have something for you right here. Take a look at this. Take a look at this right here. I'm gonna copy image.
You're not live in Discord, by the way.
Yeah, I know. Hold on, let me pop that up.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you guys something right now. Can I copy image address? Fuck, it's in a DM. Okay, hold on, I know what to do. Alright, open image, a new tab. Is this gonna work? Fuck, okay, hold on. This is AIDS, I forgot how to... Bop! There we go, okay. So this is Britbong Returns on his... This is the same account that was in the VC. And if it wasn't, if I'm mistaking that, then this is a verified account of Britbong's in a Discord server saying harassment, being slandered, and doxxed by a couple of YouTubers who got exposed for flagging people. Can you ask Augie why he downloaded CP for Ethan Ralph? So if any of you guys are jumping on my ass for falsely accusing this person, here he is doing the exact same thing he accuses me of to myself. Falsely accusing me of downloading CP and being a pedophile, I guess. The exact same thing. So I'm sorry, Inspector Hector or Tonky Time or anything like that. I'd be pretty nervous right now. Just saying. Just fucking saying. And if it just makes like logical sense. If you were being falsely accused of something, you would be begging. You'd be like, please listen. I know it sounds suspicious, but there's this guy after me. I'm just begging you to believe me. It's not me. I fully disavow C. Yeah, that's what you would be saying. You wouldn't be going on the offense. He was going after like my friends or whatever on Twitter and calling them out and throwing ad hominem attacks. You wouldn't do that if you're being accused of shit like that. That doesn't make any sense. We shouldn't have to go through this level, this extent to prove that this guy is psychotic and stupid and hypocritical and the full mile. But just in case you're still on my ass, here he is doing the exact same thing. Let me see if I can grab the audio real quick. Let's see. Okay, I sent the audio on Discord. There's nothing in here. Okay. I'm gonna play this. Oh, hold on. I gotta switch windows for you, Bublock, so you can hear this as well. How do I do this? Okay. You're gonna hear me on Discord echoing, but I'll be silent while I play this.
I know. Can someone?
We really need more mods in this fucking server.
Yeah, I just need... Yeah, because there's like Britbong and I can't ban him.
How are we not mods in this server?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like, that's retarded. Why are we not mods?
Hang on.
Does Connor know how to mod?
Is that actually you, Vanner?
Take it the wrong way, like, hello, brah.
Vanner, what are you doing here? You're not welcome anywhere. You're not wanted.
So
anywhere.
why are you using my real name?
I'm talking to you. You're not talking
Well,
to me.
I never given you
You're
my
not
real
talking
name.
to-
So why did you
You're
keep
not
using my real
talking to
name,
me.
dude?
You're not talking to me, Vanner. I'm talking to
What?
We
I don't give a shit who you're talking to.
you. You should
I couldn't give a
probably...
shit who you're talking to.
Hang on. You should probably, for the sake of your own good, not be in most servers, including this one. Fuck off, I'm playing Among Us. Now... Oh, he got...
Just get out to me.
Okay, Vanner.
So-
A man is talking to you now. You will listen. Oh, hang
Bing
on.
bong.
Undeafen him. Hang on.
Bing bong.
At this point, oh, sorry, I'll cut off the Discord so it's not echoing for Boblax. At this point, he stops speaking because he mutes himself and then Fuzo leaves the call or whatever. And yeah, he's cringe or whatever, alright? But that proves that he was in the Among Us server in the VC. That was him speaking. Now, listen, do not interact with this guy. Don't go into Discord servers with him or Discord calls with him or tweet at him on Twitter. I saw a lot of that on Saturday and I was just cringing so hard at it. Block and ignore. Block and ignore. But I'm playing this for you guys right now because there's still some people at the bottom of the barrel still clinging on to some hope that we just massively just fucked up this story. Yeah, I'm sure we did. So, there you go. Just thought I'd show that. So, we have that going on there. DSP is getting harassed by Superhound. Just very fascinating stuff. Other Twitch streamers are getting fucked with right now. Not very good. Not very good. So, just thought I'd, shine a little spotlight on all of this. But anyway, all that being said, that's your update on that stuff right there. I'm gonna read a couple super chats right here. Ashley O Negative threw $50 in the super chat. Thank you very much. Says, let's go. Very generous donation. Shout out. Thank you. Abus Walker right through 2 says H3 on Mari. Big Oops through 2 says Jada Best Girl. Disagree. Big Oops then through another 5 says, thank you for bringing the hype to me while I'm folding my clothes. Hey, happy to help. Mike Lopez through 1. We got 2 mics in here. And Andrew Osham through 5 says, love that I can close down the kitchen in time to catch the stream. Fuza through 5 says, Britbong was a genetic mistake. Would agree. Okay. Alright, now that we're all caught up on that, let's transition to some lighter topics before we jump into this massive article that was just dumped onto Jeffree Star, taking a little bit of a revisit on a topic that we took a look at earlier this summer. There's an update now, a massive article was published, and I've got Twitter threads and this massive article to get through on that stuff. We covered a lot of the Jeffree Star stuff. I forget if it was pre or post Suzy Lou. It was kind of around that time period, back in May or whatever. And we'll be taking a bit of a revisit there because it seems like the story has escalated. Now, remember, these are allegations. This is not, at least in my, from what I know, none of this is confirmed. These are allegations, but it's something to take note of. It's in the news, so we're gonna cover it. We're gonna go over it, see if it makes sense, and if the story's updated, if it comes out that all of this is either true or full of shit, then we'll update it. But these are the allegations. That's how you gotta cover allegation stories. You can't just be like, oh shit, this thing just dropped and it's like really damning or whatever. You gotta just remember these are allegations. But Jeffree Star, let's not forget, whether these allegations are true or not, he's already proven himself to be enough of a scumbag as it is and just disgusting all around. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what he has found himself into now. One thing though before that, I wanted to pull this up right here. Oops, I copied the wrong thing. There we go. Hasan had a little bit of a freak out on Twitter. This is in all caps. Yo, Team YouTube, how about you don't give me a strike on my channel for a video that hasn't even been published yet? That's about how Trump supporters still refuse to believe coronavirus is real even after the president got it. Are we not allowed to even talk about corona deniers? This is the second time they've done this idiotic thing to me where me talking about COVID misinformation, how stupid these people are for spreading COVID misinfo gets striked as COVID misinformation. Take my channel away from your garbage platform. My clip channels literally do better. The funniest part is that I didn't even see what was in the video because it got struck down before I even woke up to check it before uploading. Now that I've seen the video, I'm still fucking mad. What the fuck? Okay, I'm officially losing it. One of my clip channels already uploaded the segment from my Twitch stream, and they're already at 33k views. I won't fucking snitch, but your platform is a garbage fire, YouTube. And then, on top of all of this, you said, oh wow, because of my appeal, they actually increased my warning to a strike. Now, all of this was fixed, I think, right after. Yeah, they really fucking stomped his ass out. However, all of this was fixed. He said the YouTube strike has been resolved. Thank you for putting pressure, and thank you for YouTube for resolving it. Don't know why I was elevated to a full strike when I appealed. Maybe because I called the moderation team fucking brain dead in full caps, but I will do better next time. So, man's got all fixed up. Dude, I've seen him on Twitter before, like semi-mauling about those, the clip channels that beat him to the clip on his official channel. It's just so funny to me. Like, just like full on just caps lock. Now, you know, what happened to him is bullshit, don't get me wrong. You know, your video shouldn't be getting striked before it's even published. And, you know, getting striked for misinformation when it's talking about misinformation, that's all wrong and shit. But I just love the reaction, right? Like, fucking brain dead Spurgs, reinstate my video. Like,
yeah, I'd say the reaction is valid, but it doesn't make it any less funny.
Bruh, man had a complete freak out moment.
It's valid. You know.
Yeah.
I felt the same way with my strike, so.
Yeah, it seems like they're getting a little bit nuts on the strikes, in fairness to them, you know, the fucking automated systems over here. Winners Rose through 2 says, can I make you a fursona? Please don't do that. Don's Diamond through 2 says, haven't donated in a while. Hi, Augie, what's up? Lensfan through 229 says, okay, I'm officially losing it. Dude, he actually said that. I'm officially losing it! Ah! Fucking anger issues, man. Okay, alright. Let's go ahead and jump right into the Jeffree Star stuff right here. This is gonna be a bit of a lengthy article. We have this... So we have this Twitter thread right here to accompany the article. This is not the Twitter thread. Why is my copy-paste not working? Every time I copy-paste, it copies the last thing that I pasted. Okay, there we go. We have this article right here with videos and clips and all kinds of stuff. And then we have the article. Now, let me just quickly skim through the article real quick just to make sure there's nothing, like, graphic that I can't show on YouTube, because I don't know. Also, the view count says we're at 0 viewers right now. I don't think that's the case.
Everyone just gave up, dude. People
yeah.
Think of after hours.
Rough crowd tonight, but...
Yeah, jeez. Not entertaining enough? What is this? Wait, did we accidentally stream onto Donkey Time? Like... Yeah,
what's going on over here? We streamed the wrong channel? I'm just looking through the article right now just to make sure. Okay. Alright, I think it's all safe to show. Okay. Alright. I guess I should begin reading this right now. Alright. Jeffree Star accusers say the makeup mogul has a history of sexual assault, physical violence, and hush money offers. Now, this last part right here has been getting the attention of some YouTubers. I saw Tamimi do a video on this. Ripzilla threw one up the other day. Let's read through this. Before building his YouTube makeup empire, Jeffree Star was a politically incorrect MySpace celebrity. Whew. In addition to his racist outbursts, several people, including some of Star's former friends, peers, and associates, told Insider that he physically and sexually abused others at the height of his MySpace fame. Several people said Star sexually preyed on men around him through non-consensual oral sex and groping at his music performances. Accusers also said Star used weapons such as a stun gun, a tasing device, on the people around him for fun and for revenge after facing rejection. Star's attorney denied the allegations of physical and sexual violence in this article, calling them false and defamatory. Messages obtained by insiders showed two of the insiders on the record sources discussing a $10,000 payout offer from Star to recant their allegations. Ugh. Spicy article already. So we'll read through this right here.
Too.
It is pretty lengthy.
I heard about this a couple days ago, and I was given the rundown by a couple people, and I mean, I don't know all the allegations in there, and I'm obviously not saying it's true, but I'm just saying that, like, a lot of the stuff seems plausible, especially, like, the paying off people to not say stuff, because he does seem to have, like, a history of that. We know he had, like, a payroll for, like, certain drama channels to talk about him favorably, like the T channels.
It seemed to line up with all the other shit that's
I mean, if you had, let's be honest, if you had that much money and you were under that much scrutiny all the time, and you were like the personality of Jeffree Star, where it seems like he just doesn't give a fuck and he, like, you know, takes charge or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, why not use that money to, like, you know, help PR, I guess. I don't know.
Well, I mean,
it's scummy. It's scummy for sure, but I'm just saying, like,
what is wrong with these MySpace?
Jeffree Star willing to do,
yeah,
to, like, go past the moral lines all the time, like falsely accusing James Charles of being predatory or whatever, and the fact that he has a lot of money, like, for him, like, 10K is just like, you know,
what is his alleged net worth again? I remember something stupid.
It's like multi-million for sure.
200 million estimated net worth. Now that could be, you know, inflated or whatever, but that is definitely the two main revenue sources that Jeffree makes his fortune from is through YouTube ads and his makeup line. On average, Jeffree is estimated to make around $4,000 a day purely off of YouTube ads, adding up to $1.5 million a year. Blah blah blah. Okay, and then of course this line. Yeah, this guy's loaded. That's the point. Yeah, what's wrong with these MySpace people? I feel like there's like just so many horror stories from MySpace. Like I swear this is just this seems to happen too much. I don't know. Maybe it's just, you know. I don't know. Let's read this right here. Makeup mogul Jeffree Star is one of YouTube's biggest celebrities. Vibrantly androgynous, with cotton candy wigs and head-to-toe tattoos, he has leveraged his penchant for stirring internet drama into a multi-million-dollar cosmetics brand and amassed 40 million social media followers, many of them teenagers. They avidly consume his makeup product reviews and tours of his $14.6 million mansion, Hidden Hills, California mansion, and have helped launch his status as one of YouTube's top 5 earners with an estimated $17 million in revenue from the platform in 2019, according to Forbes. I'll bet this guy's never seen a demonetization symbol before. There's no way. Star, now 34, built his beauty empire out of the success of an earlier career as an electropop musician during the internet's MySpace era in the late 2000s. He was known back then as a scene fixture whose merchandise appeared in Hot Topic stores and who performed at the Warped Tour concert series. The online persona Star cultivated during that phase of his career in his early 20s was shocking and violent at times, with public videos of groping episodes and racist outbursts. An insider investigation suggests that it wasn't all an act. Several former associates say Star engaged in violent and abusive behavior on multiple occasions during the late 2000s, including multiple allegations of sexual assault. 4 people who spoke with Insider said Star groped men around him without consent. 5 people told Insider they personally saw Star using a close-range stun gun or other tasing device to hurt and intimidate people around him. And 5 people told Insider that in 2009, Star used a taser on a homeless teen who had rejected his affections in a movie theater. That teen later stayed that night in Star's apartment and told Insider that Star gave him Ambien until he was intoxicated and forcibly performed oral sex on him without his consent.
Whoa, damn.
Several people and publicly available internet posts corroborate key components of the former homeless teen's account. Now, this sounds, I know we've got some footage to look through here. This sounds definitely familiar. I feel like we talked about this before in the show. Yeah, that's interesting. Okay. In several letters to Insider, Star's attorney denied allegations of physical and sexual violence and questioned the reliability of Insider's sources. After Insider detailed the allegations to Star and his attorney, several people who had made on-the-record claims about Star's conduct contacted Insider to change their stories. Now, wait a minute. Insider obtained text messages showing two of the on-the-record sources for this article discussing what they said was a $10,000 offer from Star to recant their allegations. One accuser and two claimed witnesses, all of whom had provided on-the-record accounts to Insider in which they said they saw or experienced Star engaging in violence, ultimately did change their stories.
Ooh.
Wait a minute now.
I guess we get to see these text messages later because of that.
Yeah, I'd like to see some of these. While he's addressed racism in his past, Star has yet to reckon with accusations of physical violence. I love this, like, this highlight right here, because it's the same thing that happened with Shane Dawson, you know? What was the first thing he rushed to apologize for when he's called out for these weird clips and videos that are surfacing? Oh, I'm not racist, guys. I'm not racist. I'm gonna, like, they instantly go to respond to the racism allegations when there's, like, sexual assault type stuff and, you know, rumors of pedophilia and stuff going on right there. It seems like to me, those would be the first things you want to address, and then the racism. Because what can you say? Oh, I said the N-word in the past, or oh, I said hella racist shit or whatever, but I don't believe in that anymore. That's all you can really say. There's nothing substantive you can say that will that will handle these, and why would you respond to this first when it seems like there's more pressing shit you're being accused of? Just my opinion. Let's see. Star, whose real name is Jeffrey Lynn Steininger Jr., has previously faced waves of backlash over the racist persona he crafted to attract attention on MySpace in the late 2000s live streaming platform Stick'em. Starting about 2004, the year Star turned 18, he began appearing in video footage online that showed him assailing people on public streets, sometimes holding a yellow self-defense spray canister and yelling the N-words at passerbys.
What the fuck, dude?
Nice. Amazing.
Yeah, I have seen the clips of him, like, calling people N-words on the street. It's, like, really mad. Dude, when Jeffree Star sounds mad, his voice is terrifying. He's literally like a horror monster, dude. He gets like super high.
He just looks like
villainous,
sociopathic.
Like classic villain, like
yeah,
like Cruella de Vil. That's what he looks like. The 101 Dalmatians villain.
Wait, she was on BW stream talking about her article. Wait, BWC streams? I didn't know that. Well, you'll have to link me. Anyway, other clips from his MySpace era show Star's mocking black women during comedic skits, at one point suggesting that he'd pour battery acid on a black woman to lighten her skin.
Whoa!
Jesus.
Whoa!
What the fuck?
That's a little more than just like a edgy N-word. That's like some... You gotta
Damn.
think about that one.
Fucking Jeffree Star going off.
That ain't just like a forbidden word type shit. That's like a scenario.
Star often instigated public fights on camera, confronting strangers with racist and sexist slurs. He acknowledged some of the language he used in a 2017 apology video and denied being racist. In one widely circulated clip, Star appears to grope a man's penis on a 2009 Warped Tour stop. In a letter to Insider, Star's attorney said the video was of Star and a friend jokingly touching one another, which was then uploaded to Star's YouTube channel purely for entertainment. In the clip, the man pushes Star's hand away when he reaches down to grope him, and Star walks away saying, "I knew it was big." I've seen him grope both guys and girls, Zach Neal, a longtime former Warped Star stage manager, told Insider. I think anybody has seen him in concert has seen that. That's just part of his thing, feeling people up and groping them and ass slapping and dick grabbing. I love that this is like the defense, right? Is this even the defense? Like, or is this like, this doesn't sound good at all. This is not, like, what the fuck? Like, it happens all the time. Oh my god. Why did this link not work? What the hell? I need to take out Studio for some reason.
It's been a long time.
Okay, I got this stream right here. Am I not subbed to BWC? RIP?
Wait. Did BW... Wait, is that linked in the article?
No. Jada just sent me this.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, did BWC send a link to the article, but his studio link instead of the actual link?
That would be funny as fuck.
Oh my god.
People told Insider that Star was violent when his sexual and romantic advances weren't reciprocated. In 2008, Gage Arthur was a 17-year-old in Austin, Texas, with dreams of becoming famous on the internet. He began building a fan base on MySpace and Stick'em. That year, Arthur's roommate, also a Stick'em entertainer, invited a friend from LA to visit their apartment in Austin, Jeffree Star. Over the course of 4 interviews with Insider that took place during the summer, Arthur said Star sexually pursued him soon after meeting him, starting at that Austin apartment, even though Arthur identifies as straight. Oh, where have we heard this type of story before?
Oh, yeah, I think Jeffree talked about it in the past. Like, everyone kept bringing up the clip when he was accusing James Charles, like, hey, Jeffree, didn't you say you also like to fuck straight guys? And, like, showed clips of, like, him saying, like, stuff along those lines.
How embarrassing. Somebody says, who cares? I mean, 1,300 people are here listening to this article, so I don't know. In 2009, Arthur moved to Los Angeles to join his more internet-famous peers. Once he arrived, he struggled with homelessness and spent time couch surfing with friends. In November 2009, a little over a year after their first meeting, Arthur said Star invited him to stay at his apartment, and the two shared Star's bed. November 11th, 2009, the first night that Arthur was to crash at Star's place, according to public social media posts, Arthur and Star went to see a movie with 2 friends. During the film, Arthur said Star tried to hold his hand, but Arthur resisted. According to Arthur, Star attacked him with a taser in the theater parking lot after the movie in retaliation. That night, Arthur told Insider Star gave him Ambien pills until he was intoxicated, then performed non-consensual oral sex on him.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Dude, Jeffree just said, fuck it, dude, I'll do it myself. Jesus
what the
Christ.
Fuck. Arthur made similar claims when speaking to Christopher Stone, who operates the online gossip blog Sticky Drama. Sticky Drama. Okay. In August...
Dude, this drama's so fucking sticky, dude.
That's one way to put it.
Oh my god.
Sticky.
I guess this drama was fucking sticky.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
In August, Stone published a post headlined, Jeffree Star drugged, tased, and raped me, about Arthur and Star's relationship. In it, Arthur repeated the same sexual assault and tasing allegations. Jeffree sucked Gage's dick under the threats of force and actual use of force, i.e. the taser, as well as Gage's incapacity from drugs, Stone wrote, citing his interview with Arthur. Star's attorney described the Sticky Drama post to Insider as false and defamatory, although Stone told Insider that neither Star nor his attorney responded to his own request for comment. More than a month after the post went up, and after Insider asked Star for comment on it, Star's attorney sent Stone a cease and desist letter asking him to take the post down, according to a copy of the letter reviewed by Insider. Star's attorney likewise denied Arthur's claim to Insider, saying Star has never tasered or drugged anyone for sex. 3 weeks after the Insider first asked Star for comment on Arthur's claims, Arthur sent a text to Insider saying, "Hey, his lawyers contacted me." 5 hours later, he followed up with an email saying, "I'm not sure I'm remembering stuff correctly, and I may have misinterpreted things," adding, "I'm retracting our communications." Very strange stuff indeed. The next day, Star's attorney sent a letter to Insider making clear that he was aware of Arthur's effort to retract his statements. Since then, Insider has obtained text messages written by Arthur in which he told another person contacted by Insider for this story that he had changed his account, and Jeffree Star has agreed to pay you $10,000 if you choose to do the same.
I would like to see those texts.
Yeah, that's very, very strange. Wow. Huh. Tipster through 5 says, "Who knew Jeffree Star was a mafia boss? Don't get whacked, Augie. He's watching you." Yeah. I don't know, man. If there's like one dislike in the stream or whatever, you know who it's from.
Yeah, this story's insane so far, and if it was about any other YouTuber, I probably wouldn't believe it. And I'm not saying I believe this 100%, but I've any person I know online that's like famous to do something like this, Jeffree Star would be at like the top of the list.
Yeah. I feel like he's going to become some sort of I feel like this is going to become like another, like, maybe not to the extreme degree as before, but like a Davi Vanity like situation, like throughout the years or whatever. Because I feel like there's just like this mountain of evidence that's just slowly coming out and out and out. We've seen a lot of it this year, like what happened to Shane Dawson or whatever. I feel like it's just something like huge. If this is not what that is, something huge is just going to come out and fucking
yeah.
And explode on him.
It's about the details of the story too. I don't just believe it, or I don't necessarily believe it, but like I'm not just like giving credence to the story because like, oh, Jeffree Star bad, Jeffree Star did bad thing. It's more of like the details of the story, like him tasing him and stuff like that. It seems like something like Jeffree Star would do, especially like around that time. If you've seen clips of Jeffree Star in the 2000s, he was very like, you know, I mean, he like yelled at people, calling them like N-words on the street and stuff like that. He was very bombastic, out there, aggressive. I could see him being like, ooh, you don't want to fuck me? Tase, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
But, again, I have no clue. It's just my opinion.
Abbaswalk right through 2 says, HasanAbi. Snobby Line through 2 says, your view counter isn't working, by the way. Shifty2 through 2 says, I am redacted. Just kidding, I love everyone. Good to hear, man. Abbaswalk right through 2 says, Jeffrey Capone. Anime Stage through 5 says, hashtag give Keem his son back. Also, Augie, why won't you do your tasks in Among Us? Fuck off. Alright, anyway, back into this article. I did all my tasks yesterday, by the way. Anyway, several people corroborated key components of Arthur's initial claims of assault. Before Arthur changed his story, Insider corroborated much of his account with multiple people, including several on-the-record interviews with friends and witnesses. Social media posts referencing the allegations have circulated online over the past 10 years. Arthur's former roommate in Austin confirmed to Insider that Arthur was 17 when Star first visited the apartment they shared, and he verified stick-in footage depicting the three men together during Star's trip. The footage shows Star kissing Arthur for about 25 seconds. Star was 22 at the time. Oops.
Oh shit! There's the footage right there. There's the screenshot.
Oops. Whoops. No. Footage from the late 2000 live stream.
Early 2000s quality, so I don't know, but.
Well, it's hard to fake video, man. I don't know. That's a big oops right there. And I don't know how you would lie about that. Like birth certificates, you know, compare the ages. Look, you have it on live stream.
Yeah,
wow.
I mean, yeah, and who would go out of the way to make like a look-alike of Jeffree Star? And
this is like some 40
and
like
try to recreate it with like a 2005 camera. Like, I don't know, man.
Oof, this is bad. Some of the events surrounding Star and Arthur's trip to the movies on November 11, 2009, when Arthur was 19, and Arthur's subsequent stay at Star's apartment were publicly documented on Twitter. On the night Arthur would sleep over at Star's apartment, they went to see The Box with two friends. That night, early in the morning of November 11th, Star posted on Twitter that he was going to the movies with Arthur and two other friends. In the morning, he posted a selfie with Arthur, captioning it, "Just waking up." Star deleted the first of the two tweets in September 2020. That was last month, after Insider requested comment on them.
Ooh,
oops.
Interesting.
Wait a minute.
Going to the movies.
Ooh. One member of the party who spoke with Insider...
3 likes, lol.
Yeah. One member of the party who spoke with Insider on condition of anonymity for fear of legal and professional repercussions, but whose identity is known to Insider, said Star tried to hold Arthur's hand and leaned on him while watching the movie. The person also said that Star said he wanted to fuck Gage that night. When Arthur failed to respond to Star's affections, the person said Star got up and walked out of the theater. When the group followed Star into the parking lot, the person added Star chased Arthur around the car and used a tasing device on him. In a letter to Insider, Star's attorney denied that Star used a taser that night, but several people told Insider that Star regularly used electroshock tasing devices to hurt others. Neil, the Warped Tour stage manager, recalled to Insider that Star caused problems on one summer's tour between 2008 and 2010 with his use of a stun gun. He came, quote, he came around a friend of mine and myself one morning on Warped Tour and he was super stressed out. He said people were gay bashing him on the tour, Neil told Insider. My buddy gave him a stun gun and said, listen, if anybody really tries to beat you up, you can use this and you can defend yourself. And then we got called into production offices by the owner of the tour the next day. Apparently he was going around stunning everyone. Oops. Here's another archive of the tweet.
Yeah, went on
just
a bit of a
waking up.
power trip.
Yeah, here's a stun gun you can defend yourself with. just going nuts.
I think you hate gays!
Everyone was homophobic, apparently.
Why won't you fuck me?
Strange. Very strange. All this is very strange. 2 people contacted by Insider said Arthur told them that Star had sexually assaulted him. Chris Wallen, who was once Arthur's roommate, said Arthur told him in either late 2009 or early 2010 that Star had provided him with Ambien pills that night, causing Arthur to become groggy. Wallen said Arthur told him that Star threatened him with a taser and performed oral sex on him without his consent. According to Wallen, Arthur told him that, quote, once they were all messed up, Jeffree had gotten flirtatious and tried fooling around with them. Gage was kind of standoffish because, to my knowledge, he's straight. Jeffree had pulled out a taser and, to be blunt, said, you're going to let me suck your dick or I'm going to tase you. He told me that he didn't go into details, but said that out of fear, he let it happen. Another friend of Arthur, who goes by Eden Shizzle and went by Eden Hilton at the time, told Insider that he picked up Arthur from Star's apartment in 2009 and that Arthur told him at the time that Star had sexually assaulted him. Quote, he said that Jeffree wanted to hook up with him, knowing Gage. He said something like, no, I'm good, Shizzle told Insider. Gage was very adamant that he wasn't okay with it and said that he got tased and was told to leave. In an effort to cast doubt on Arthur's credibility, Star's attorneys provided Insider with a statement from Amber Hilton, a former MySpace celebrity who describes herself as Arthur's best friend. In the statement, Hilton says Arthur's allegations about Jeffree are false and that Arthur previously told her that if she talked to Insider and supported him, he would take care of me later if he received a monetary settlement from Mr. Star. Uh-oh. Now we got some conflicting information here. And that's why this is all alleged, by the way. In an interview with Insider, Hilton said that Arthur and Star definitely had hooked up quite a few times and that she had dropped off and picked up Arthur from Star's apartment on multiple occasions, but she ridiculed the idea that Star could have sexually assaulted another man. Gage is the exact same height and the exact same width as Jeffree, and there's no way he could have been raped, she said. Come on, dude, grow the fuck up. Now, hold on, pause this right here.
Grow up?
Does this not sound like a very strange message? Hey, he's just as tall. How could he have gotten raped?
Grow the fuck up.
That doesn't discount anything. Exact same height, exact same width,
you know,
as Jeffree. There's no way he could have been raped. Width? What?
I think they're saying he could have fought back and stopped Jeffree from raping him, but the thing is, he was allegedly intoxicated, so... Yeah,
intoxicated. There's a stun gun. And even still, that doesn't necessarily, that doesn't discount, oh, well, they're the same size. Therefore, it is impossible for him to get raped. I don't think that's how it works. This is sounding like horse shit. In my personal opinion.
The fuck up.
Grow the fuck... And that emotional attack response, you know?
Yeah, that... Strange.
Get the fuck out of here, you know?
Yeah, get out of here, liar.
Fuck off
with
that bullshit.
Make up bullshit.
Yeah. I don't know. Sounds odd to me. Hilton, who said she is the niece of porn star Ron Jeremy, placed Arthur's accusations in the context of the Me Too era, when increasing numbers of people are coming forward to tell stories of sexual assault that she regards as dubious. Quote, all these accusations are coming on because it's 2020, she said. You know my uncle Ron Jeremy, he's going through the same shit right now. The Los Angeles County District Attorney had charged Jeremy with raping 3 women and sexually assaulting another 17-year-old, including one as young as 15. Sorry, another 17 women, including one as young as 15. He has pleaded not guilty. When Star toured as an electro-pop musician, accusers say groping and touching without consent were common. Insiders spoke with other people who reported that Star had groped them or that they had seen Star grope others without permission. On May 19, 2007, Star performed at a venue called Baita's Pizzeria in Anchorage, Alaska. And there, Britton Straw, who had just turned 18, said Star groped him before his performance began. Straw, who worked sound and other production roles at Baita's, said he was wearing spandex shorts that night. Straw said that venue's owners introduced him to Star and made a comment to Star about the shorts that Straw was wearing, after which Straw said Star reached down and groped his genitals. I was kind of shocked, Straw told Insider. After a while, it dawned on me that it was pretty fucked up. When the Me Too stuff started happening, all these things that seemed to be smaller transgressions were coming out, and I was like, whoa, wait a second. I was assaulted. It never really clicked. Tipster says tasers are a common theme with Jeffree Star. Check this out. Let me copy. Can chat stop moving for 1 second? There we go. What is this? I go to adjust the dot.
Yeah, can chat just shut the fuck up, dude?
Hey, shut the fuck up for 1 sec. Stop interacting in my chat. Be quiet.
Stop giving me engagement. It's my time.
Okay, taser in my pocket. I'm not gonna play any more of that because he's gonna fucking flog this. Or strike it or whatever, but yeah. Even he acknowledged it. 2012 music video. Very interesting.
Yeah, he's always ready.
Taser, always ready, yeah, dude. Wait a minute now. Straw said he used humor to deflect from the discomfort of the encounter. His childhood best friend, Scott Thorpe, who was also working at Baita's that night, told Insider he remembers Straw joking about what happened. Britt expressed that happened, and I remember thinking that was part of the energy of the show. Thorpe told Insider, I remember people getting groped on stage during the show in a way that I thought was just, well, this is the way things kind of are. I'm at a different place now and understand what's a consensual touch. But while he coped with what happened through humor at the time, Straw told Insider that the memory of the encounter has strayed with him as Star's celebrity increased. Since he's created his makeup brand and gone big on YouTube, especially with the community I'm in, I see his face everywhere, Straw said, referring to the drag community. You can imagine that's very unpleasant. To all these companies try to sell, to have all these companies try to sell you your abuser is very uncomfortable. Star's attorney denied that Star groped Straw, writing to Insider that Mr. Straw used the same fabricated story 6 years ago to try to extort money from Mr. Star. Star's legal team did not provide evidence of Straw attempting to extort money from Star, and Straw denied that he had ever contacted Star in pursuit of money. So we got a he said, she said right here. Well, I guess he said, he also said.
He said.
Yeah. Shaw shared screenshots of his DMs with Star over the years with Insider, which contained unanswered messages such as, hey, Jeffree, I really don't want to have to call you out in public, but your lack of response is kind of telling. Please, I'm asking you to be a human being who you violently groped in public. Please respond. Neil, the Warped Tour stage manager, told Insider that he believed Star's rise as a musician stemmed from an environment that sexualized his young fans, many of whom were underage. Neil said he personally witnessed Star grope both guys and girls on stage and described one of Star's shticks as pulling his young-looking fans on a stage for sexually charged encounters. Again, another stunning defense over here. It just gets worse and worse.
Like an encounter like that, I think it was like with Davi Vandy or something. I recall seeing like footage of Jeffree and maybe Davi on stage and like something happening. I think it was like to discredit Davi, but I'm not sure. I recall seeing a clip like that.
What have we got here?
And I mean, similar, you know, situations have been kind of described with the Davi Vandy stuff. Like Davi Vandy and Jeffree Star were in the same industry. They were doing like similar shows together. Sometimes they're at the same show doing it together. And I recall like that the Davi Vanity survivors were saying stuff along the lines of like, oh, it was like sexually charged and stuff like that, like describing a very similar environment as what is being described here.
Someone said stunning defense. There we go. Skip to 120. All right.
Motherfucking ass beat. And of course we have the Jeffree Star taser. I think they might be illegal, but, you know, that's what sucking a police officer's dick's for, I guess. And of course, you can't forget the fucking blinged out gun. Bam, motherfucker. Diva, you want a treat? Good girl.
Alright. I don't know how anybody watches watches this. Like, oh, it just gives me AIDS. Okay. Quote, things like three-way kissing and feeling each other up. It was the reason we never booked him again, Neil said. We used to book him at various venues in the Northeast, and someone who worked with me used to book him at tours and shows. Once I became aware of that behavior, that was it. I didn't want anything to do with him. Tragic. Star often takes fights to the internet where he uses his large fan base to bully and intimidate accusers. Star owes his fame to the internet, and one person who crossed paths with him online told Insider that he enthusiastically used his celebrity to direct vitriol towards her. Chris Avery Bennett, who ran a gay rights MySpace page and blog as a teenager, told Insider that her first adverse experience with Star was receiving an anonymous email with pictures of a penis, which Bennett believes was Star's. What the fuck? Later, she said he unleashed a campaign of digital abuse that had real-world consequences for her.
Yeah, now this is, I mean, obviously, like, the sending the dick pic part isn't, like, indicative of his current behaviors, but a lot of the other stuff is. Unleashing a campaign against them, James Charles, anyone. Then there was also, like, that DM that, came out, and I think it's, like, a year old or 2 years old or this year, where, like, Jeffree Star, like, DM'd some, like, beauty person and said, like, you're a horrible human being, I hope you die, or, like, something like that, I hope you have the worst life ever. And I think this was after the James Charles incident. And then also, like, the DMs he sent to James Charles in 2019 alone that James Charles showed on his video where he's like, you are the most disgusting, vile human being. I was about to quote H3 there by accident, but you know what I mean. Like, I don't remember the exact details, but...
This story is like 10 times crazier than I thought when I found the article or whatever. I was like, holy shit. Oh my god. Dawn's Diamond. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, so much of the behavior in this article matches up with what we already know. It's not like I'm not hearing anything that's, like, completely out of the ordinary from other stuff I know of, like, what Jeffree Star's done currently, or, like, what I've seen from him in the past, or what I've seen from Davi Vanity, or stuff along those lines. Like, all of this seems to, like, match up with behaviors both now and in the past.
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me see. Don Simon through 2 says, Begone, Jeffree E. Karen, Abswalker Rat through 5 says, Jeffree's favorite wrestling move is the Stone Cold Stunner. Fucking AIDS. Big Donate 2 says, Leviticus 18:22, do not have sexual relations with a man as one does with a woman. That is detestable. Thanks. Stefan through 2 says, let's see some don't tase me bros in the chat. That's right. Some lightning emojis. Coca carry on 007 through 5 says, watch as Chris Hansen exploits the Jeffree Star case and have it come to nothing. That would be Jeffree Star's best move right here. If Chris Hansen gets involved, fuck it. Any person who may or maybe probably committed a crime of some sort, their best scenario is Chris Hansen getting involved so that they get away with it. Easy. Don't tase me, bro. The most ancient meme. Fucking AIDS. Juicy Angelique through 5 says, Stinky Jeffree did another uh-oh. Yeah, I'd say so. Tipster plays games through 5 says that's the thing that's rather convincing about this article. The claims match up with known behaviors of Jeffree. Yeah, I mean, it just does not paint a pretty picture. As Tipster himself says, not a good look. Not a good look.
Nope.
Anime Stage 2 says Keem did the old hit and run on Gila. Well, that's alleged information as well. We don't know. All right.
Oh my god.
Bennett, getting back into the story here. Wait, one thing real quick. Okay. Bennett, who is transgender and used male pronouns at the time, said she had interacted with Star through an online circle of largely LGBTQ MySpace users. Bennett said she was 15 when she received an email to her now deleted AOL account that contained the nude photo, and she noticed an ice cream cone tattoo that seemed to be the same one that Jeffree Star has on his finger. Bennett told Insider she never responded to the email, but later in 2009 reached out on a public MySpace wall to ask Jeffree to share a story of empowerment on her gay rights page. He replied saying, "You are fucking disgusting and nobody will ever take you seriously. Stop calling yourself fierce." Bennett said, and quote, "and it turned out into an all-out war, like an absolute all-out war." Wait, she reached out on a public MySpace wall to ask Star to share a story of empowerment, and then he just out of nowhere says, "Fuck you." What the fuck? Why? What happened? Like, what was the escalation?
Maybe because they had drama in the past. I don't know.
Chris Avery Bennett said she turned down Star's offer of $10,000 to retract her statements. Whoa! Bennett said that Star's tirade, which was publicly visible on MySpace, ended up flooding her social media profiles with harassment. She said the online abuse contributed to a suicide attempt and subsequent inpatient psychiatric treatment. Insider reviewed medical documentation from Bennett's inpatient therapy program in 2010. None of the MySpace posts or comments between Star and Bennett are available for Insider to review, and there is no record of them stored on the Internet Archive's Wayback Machine. But the online archive did store a version of Bennett's second MySpace profile, which she created after deleting her first MySpace account in 2009, which features a section called Why Jeffree Star Messed Up, referencing the harassment allegations. Quote, "Jeffree Star was my first bully, my first real bully and abuser," Bennett told Insider. "Jeffree is a bully, and the way that Jeffree does things goes far beyond and it turns into actual abuse and harm." In a letter to Insiders, Star's attorney denied that Star had sent a nude photo to Bennett. Mr. Star had never sent a picture of his penis to anyone, the letter read, adding that Bennett did not identify the additional tattoos on Star's hand, and that he said would have been visible in such a photo. Okay. All right. People say Star offered witnesses money to recant their allegations about him, and 3 changed their stories. Before this article's publication, Arthur approached Bennett on Facebook Messenger, according to screenshots reviewed by Insider. According to Bennett, the two had never spoken or met before. Arthur had first published Insider himself in July to share his accusations of battery and sexual assault against Star, accusations that he submitted in writing to Insider's tip line and elaborated on in interviews. Gage Arthur sent this message to Chris Avery Bennett days before Insider's article was published after communicating with Star's lawyers. "The events I discussed with Business Insider were from many years ago. I'm not sure I am remembering things correctly, and I may have misinterpreted things. I've decided to retract my communications to Business Insider and told them that they don't have authority to publish anything I discussed with them. To resolve all of this, Jeffree Star has agreed to pay you $10,000 if you choose to do the same. Send a number and I'll send it over if you want." What the fuck, dude?
Damn.
This looks, optics-wise, I mean, do I even need to say it? This is just terrible.
Also, around the time this happened, and probably part of the reason why you're not hearing about this, you haven't heard about this until now, because this article is like, I think half a week old or what have you, is because there was a story that Jeffree started where allegedly his new boyfriend stole from him. And Jeffree made like some posts about it or whatever, and people are speculating that he made that drama up in order to distract from this.
By the way, I'm getting a message just from somebody. I'm not going to reveal their name or anything like that, but I just got a message from somebody saying, "Hey, there's a lot of homophobic shit going on in your chat tonight. Listen, here's my stance on chat moderation. All right." I don't like to get involved, and like, listen, we ban doxes, that means like addresses, names, phone numbers, not that there's many of those in the chat, but anytime that will pop up, we ban that, ban spam, and then I personally might ban somebody I find to be annoying or whatever, but I generally do not take a stance on chat moderation, because if I did, then that would mean that I accept that I'm responsible for my chat, which I'm not, so... You can always.
I would also like to say that I just got a message that if we turn off the stream right now, we will get 10K each.
Fuck it. I'm down. Never mind.
That's it for today's After Hours. The VOD won't be up.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching.
Whoa. Whoa.
But listen,
I'm kidding.
Listen, before we bring Edwin in here or introduce him, I just want to just close out this like brief mini segment. That is my stance on chat moderation. I do not believe that I'm responsible, and if I were to moderate my chats more heavily, I feel like that would be by proxy taking responsibility for something that I cannot control. If you don't want to look at the chat or whatever, you can always close the chat when you're watching the stream, or just tune off, which is fine. So, what's up, Edwin?
Not much, dude. I never actually looked at this article, so I was listening to you read it, and it's damn intense, dude.
Yeah, I'll say this. Like, I saw it floating around. I saw Repzilla and Tamimi do videos on it, and I saw a little bit of Tamimi's, but I wanted to just, read it for myself.
For sure.
And, really soak it in.
Different than, because I listened to Tamimi's video, watch, listen. It hits different when you read the text.
Yeah,
because it's a lot more in-depth and lengthy. Obviously not something you could easily convert into a YouTube video.
Yeah, I feel like there's so much to say about every single thing. And it's so curious how every denial on Jeffree Star's thing is just denial, but it's like they also offer money, which is so strange to me.
Chat is littered with literal Nazis? Nah. Disavow. My chat is the most wholesome chat of all time.
Will you disavow white supremacy?
Stand by.
Alright, let's keep going with this right here.
That shit was so bad.
Arthur's unsolicited message to Bennett came just hours after he sent an email to Insider attempting to recant his previous statements. He first asked Bennett if she talked to Insider about Star. Insider never shared Bennett's name or status as a source with Arthur, but we had informed Star about her claims. When Bennett responded, Arthur sent her the following messages according to the screenshots she provided to Insider, which is what we just read in the DM screenshot right there. Send a number and I'll send it over if you want. Bennett told Insider she refused the attempt to pay 10 grand for my silence. Two other sources who had previously told Insider on the record that they had witnessed physical violence by Star subsequently changed their stories after Arthur changed his. 4 hours before sending an email attempting to retract his allegations, one of those people sent text messages to an Insider reporter that said Gage approached me at midnight with some sort of explanation and deal that I didn't see until this morning. The person then wrote, "I'm sure you won't hear from him again," and added a $sign. Star's attorney declined to answer questions about whether Star had offered payment to anyone who spoke to Insider. Before receiving Arthur's offer, Bennett had told Insider Jeffree has never hidden any of this. The only thing he's ever done is shut people up. But what needs to happen is somebody needs to speak up and open the door for people who have more serious encounters, and nobody's done that, and I'm not afraid to be that person.
Bennett MVP, dude.
All right.
Assuming this is true.
That is the article right there. It just, links other articles in relation to this, but this is the major piece that went out about Jeffree Star right now, fully read out on stream. Now, we have a Twitter thread right here. Jeffree Star's allegations receipts a thread. It's been a few days since my investigation dropped, and I've been blown away by the response, since some are saying it was overshadowed by some other drama. I decided to make a thread, major trigger warning for sexual assault. So, going over the allegations or whatever, we have some videos to play that kind of give more context to all of this. So, yeah, we might have played some of these before, but, I think it's... here's a... Are you guys... oh, I'm not even sharing my live. Both of y'all hop in my live here. Between 2007 and 2013-ish, Jeffree had live performances with a pretty young audience, according to the people who booked him and attended the shows during this period. 4 people told me that they witnessed Jeffree grope men without their consent. There's this infamous video.
You're not nice to me. I knew it was big. I knew it.
We have this video right here.
But that was the guy that he talked to, or no?
This person right here.
No, that's someone else. That's just showing an example of his behavior. That's not actually, that guy isn't part of any of these allegations.
So talk to Britton's best friend who was there that night and remember Britton telling me what happened. This is what Jeffree said about people groping him during concerts.
If anyone ever touches my thoughts again, I will beat your motherfucking ass outside, bitch.
Jesus.
Oh, he is just like allergic to this shit.
And of course we have the Jeffree Star taser.
Fucking is. And then of course the deleted tweets or whatever, the DMs, I think, yeah. Oh, what's this?
Oh, here's the video.
When...
Oh,
this is the stream.
Damn.
That was legit. I think Jeffree just miscarried twice. Just saying. Now you know why I was pregnant. What?
Fucking early 2000s, man. Well, actually, that was late 2000s.
Yeah.
$10,000 payoffs.
It has changed so much since then, man.
Bruh. That article, just bruh. So, what do you guys predict is going to be the response to this? Complete silence until he inevitably has to talk about this? Does he go back on Have a Seat with Hanson? Does he,
complete
strike
silence?
videos?
Best case scenario, I guess worst case scenario for him, he goes back on the golden couch for another video.
Oh, no. Not another one.
See,
Not another
the thing
one.
is that, like, all drama this year is mostly like recycled. It's like all been done before, right? Like Jeffree Star drama has already been rinsed this entire year. So it's like by now people, this would have been sensational in the summer, but now it's like, I think people may have lost some interest. So it's kind of like on the fence. I'm not sure where it could go, you know?
Yeah. You see that? Yeah, exactly. I mean, this, like, for a lot of people, and this is like the sad reality of it, it's the YouTube news cycle. Is Jeffree Star getting the clicks right now? I don't think so.
No.
I don't know. So people are going to be less inclined to cover this. There's not going to be this wave of videos. I think maybe he'll become newsworthy later, maybe next year or maybe at the end of this year or something, and then people will start talking about it. But I think right now it's probably going to... The article, you know, yeah, I mean... Tamimi covered it, Rebzilla covered it, obviously we're covering it right now, but I think it might sink for a bit until people really, you know, catch on to this shit. But
in terms of Jeffree Star being canceled, I think he's pretty much immune. I think that his audience is just too big and a lot of them don't care about drama, and he makes like good enough makeup, from what I hear, where people just don't care. Like, you know, it's like trying to cancel Jeff Bezos. Even if everyone hates Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, exactly. It's not going anywhere. There's nothing that's going to happen to him.
Exactly. So,
because he's transcended past YouTuber. Like, this channel could just get terminated. He'd still be like, I mean, he's the makeup guy. He's a business person at that point. He's more the face behind the product.
Jeffree Star Cosmetics, in my opinion, is still going to exist after he dies. Like, it's a company now.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is also, even besides this, there's recently that weird scandal with like his ex-boyfriend that came out and said that he was paid to be his fake boyfriend and stuff. But it's all really confusing because there was like other fake accounts that would pretend to be him, or maybe it was him.
Did that come out before the article? Wait a minute.
Yeah, just like right before the article, I think.
Right before the article. All right, put on your tinfoil hats here for a minute. What if Jeffree got a tip? He knew this article was coming out. So he was like, we're going to manufacture some lesser fake drama to distract from this, right?
That's what people were saying.
Is that an out there theory?
Well, yeah, and not to mention...
I think that's reasonable.
Not to mention, he also gave away money again when this came out.
Yeah.
But, what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, the only way Jeffree Star can actually get, like, hurt from any of this is if law gets involved. I think clout-wise and YouTube-wise and, like, cancel-wise, I think he's already been canceled for a bunch of shit. Like, everybody hated this video that you're on right now, but he can still continue trekking on. I think the only way there's actual damage dealt to Jeffree is if he's locked up somehow. Or he gets some sort of charge.
Which would be really hard.
The legal system gets him. Clout-wise, I think he's immune, essentially.
What a shame. What a shame. I think that's gonna conclude our coverage on this topic specifically, unless I have anything else.
Like when I look at a story like this, it's hard for me to like really think like, damn, what can even be done at this point? It sucks, right? Like what's gonna happen with him? Because it's obviously it's like there's way too much. Even though we don't know these people, it's like his credibility is down the toilet, and it does seem pretty realistic. Like all these things, or at least a lot of it.
Yeah, to like normal people, they hear the article or whatever, they're like, okay, I already know he's a bad person. Or you know, like, it goes right past them.
Yeah, and then like the person that was like, no, that person's lying is Ron Jeremy's like what niece?
Yeah.
Who's in court for all that?
Yeah, the article did go over that part. Yeah, a little bit, interesting, very interesting, very interesting. Who's all associated with all of this?
Yeah, I mean, but considering like all this stuff is so serious, like rape and stuff. I mean, if there's actual police charges and like he gets arrested and thrown in jail for this, then obviously that's when he'll be affected. But
yeah.
Yeah, internet-wise, he just has too big of an audience. Even, let's say, like, 1 million people disavow him and fucking unsub and dislike or whatever. He still has the other 16 million. He still has the people who don't even watch his YouTube channel and just buy his makeup in the store, right? You know?
Exactly, dude. And that's how I also tell people about, like, you know, it can be like the people that don't know about Chris Hansen, well, they still know him as a meme. Like, you can search Chris Hansen on Twitter any given time. You'll see someone making a viral tweet. Like within the last like couple of weeks, you know, that's like, oh, Chris Hansen, you know, so it's like you can't get it to everybody, so it's whatever. Like it's unless something major happens, like this dude is gonna continue being super villain.
Yeah, for sure. All right, everybody, we got a few more stories to take a look at. I think the most logical transition over here would be good old Tana Mongeau. Who might be in some trouble, actually.
Yeah, I like how this happened like late last week or so, and we're going over them. This is important stuff.
Exactly. So, Tana Mongeau is apparently, but actually, you know what? I'll show first. I'll show this this total bait article right here. By the way, I don't know if, by the way, Taylor Lawrence, I don't know if she wrote this or if she's just sharing it or whatever, but
it's TMZ.
Yeah, so she didn't write this or whatever, but this article comes out, and I mean, it's TMZ, so it's fucking bait or whatever, but YouTube verification gone! Booty for Biden promo to blame, what?
Booty for Biden promo?
Wait a minute.
To blame? What?
Booty for Biden, what?
Dude, no, you can't shift blame away from her, it's obviously all her, what?
YouTube star Tana Mongeau lost her verification just days after offering to send free nudes to people who could prove they voted for Joe Biden, and that could explain it. Now, let me explain this, by the way.
That's vote manipulation, dude.
Yeah.
People aren't voting for him to be president. They're voting only to, like, get their dick wet, dude. That's vote manipulation.
Which is what this tweet points out right here, by the way.
People who, like, wouldn't vote either way. They're like, I don't care about either president.
Right.
You know, I don't think I'll
I'm just voting for that ass,
like,
dude.
oh, I'll use my vote to get that fucking booty, dude.
Look at this right here. In all seriousness, you committed a big crime.
Trump supporters wouldn't, but that's about it.
Big crime over here. Tana Mongeau confirms she has influenced 10,000 people to vote for Joe Biden, promising them nude photos in response. Vote buying is a crime. If a Trump supporter did this, it would be all over the news. Now, they cite this right here, Cornell Law School. Whoever makes or offers to make any an expenditure to any person, either to vote or withhold his vote, or to vote for or against any candidate, and whoever solicits, accepts, or receives any such expenditure in consideration of his vote or the withholding of his vote shall be fined under the title or imprisoned not more than 1 year or both. Uh-oh, wait a minute now. And by the way, we have video right here. Here she is responding to a comment saying Trump 2020. This is what she has to say that might get her into some hot water. Uh-oh now.
Macy, you're probably really gonna hate to hear that on my Tana Uncensored inbox in the last hour, I've received over 10,000 people's proof voting for Joe Biden. I don't really know what your comment's gonna do. Hopefully it can get 10,000 people to vote for Trump. But in the meantime, my naked body is doing so many things for Biden.
Wait a minute. Wow. Dude.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty cut and dry what she was doing. I mean, I guess you could say that, like, oh, it's just for people who already voted Biden, and then they're sending it. And I'm sure some of those people, there's some people like that, but there's people who are gonna go out of their way to vote Biden just to get that fucking naked picture of Tana. So,
yeah.
And I mean, the law right there, or whatever the thing you just referenced there, was pretty cut and dry. I mean,
by the way,
of course,
somebody gave me real quick. Somebody gave me a counter argument on Twitter. I said, because I wrote about an hour ago, I said Tana's about to get BTFO'd or whatever, and somebody wrote, probably not. Payment is generally for something of value, so perhaps, she might...
Oh my god.
I exaggerated that one.
Oh.
Can I have an OnlyFans? Technically, she's putting a value on that, right?
That's true, yeah. Wait, you gotta... No, it's free.
Money
it
talks.
is free. Her OnlyFans is free. That's true. But also, like...
Wait, she says her body holds no value. Oh, feminists.
I don't think
She's
that
saying her body holds no value.
I don't think that all those 10,000 messages were proof of voting either. But of course, I'm sure she got at least. She must have gotten at least a few hundred at the very least, right?
And bare minimum, yeah.
That cringe look video, like, for some people, it might have made them want to vote for Trump just to spite her because
yeah. They just see this shit. They're like, oh,
that hurt.
This is crusty. All right. By the way, Tana did not lose YouTube verification for this.
Spider, but that's just my opinion.
Yeah, they're like, fuck this, I'm voting third.
Yeah.
I'll take third party other over this.
I'll vote for some fucking pussy tits and ass rather than
Boblox's signature.
Spider.
Okay, but this article, by the way, from TMZ that Taylor Lawrence tweeted, who I don't like, and I'll get into that for a second. Cool. This article tweeted is total clickbait because YouTube did not. First off, they wouldn't de-verify somebody for this. They don't care at all that much about outside stuff like this. If anything, they would demonetize her, but obviously they wouldn't even do that. She lost her check mark because you changed her name on YouTube, which loses your check mark. You have to reapply for it, which she'll probably get back soon enough anyway. So, total clickbait article tweeted out by Taylor Lawrence, who I don't like because I was reminded of this a while ago. I actually did a video on her without even realizing it was even on her, like a few years ago, because she made this like hit piece type thing on Mr. Beast. Not that I'm like the world's greatest Mr. Beast fan or anything like that, but just these like cancel culture-esque type articles where it's like, ooh, we found a tweet over here. It's just like, ugh.
Well, obviously she's just trying to get clicks to get paid. Like, it's just... it is what it is.
I am very...
She did a hit piece before. It was cool to do hit pieces like that.
2018. I mean, hit pieces have always been...
Yeah, I mean, Wall Street Journal already laid out the map by that point, but...
I mean, but that was before digging up tweets was a thing, really.
I don't know.
I don't know. I think it's become a bigger...
People always use Twitter advanced search. Maybe it's become bigger.
I think what became bigger is not digging up tweets, but it's the Twitter do your thing culture. I think that's what became bigger.
God.
Yeah. It's exploded with everyone at home.
Mm-hmm. Shadow Crescent through 5 says Jake Paul's wife, everyone, Tana... Wait. Oh, shit, I forgot. Sorry, my track record of LA YouTube is just non-existent. Oh, yeah, Jake, they're married? Is that a legit marriage? I don't believe it.
Get divorced?
Jesus. Jake Paul's wife, everyone. Tana's committing a federal felony, and her husband, Jake Paul, got raided by the FBI. Lovely couple. Wait a minute! Oh, shit. Wow. Wait, wouldn't she be Tana Paul, then? She's still going Tana Mongeau? Damn. Okay. Jessica through 5 says, all this stunt of hers did was cushion Trump's claim that if he loses, it's due to shady cheating. Big through 2 says, woman moment. Jessica through 5 says, the one thing anyone can say about Jeffree Star is he's imaginative when it comes to overshadowing drama. Like, I think he set Shane up to get the heat off of him. Perhaps. I don't know how 4,000 IQ we're going with this, but maybe. Tipster through 5 says, that seems to be the common theory, but if you check the Wayback Machine, her name on her channel is the same as far back as earlier this year. Huh. There's no way YouTube just unverified. That's like, that can't be the case. I think she had to have changed her name or something. Or maybe maybe she's just stupid and she fucking she went to she accidentally deleted a character in her name and wrote it back, but it lost the check mark or something. I don't know. Twitter needs to verify me. When will that happen? If Redacted can get a check mark, so can I. On top of that, let's see right here. We're kind of going through news. Bo Black's got falsely accused of shit. We'll go over this one real quick.
Yeah, people thought I said another word, dude.
So when Bo Black's had his rant against Nick on my stream, apparently people, the big-brained, high IQ, Kumatard sludge community, in their infinite wisdom, deducted that Bo Black's called Nick Diorio the N-word, which wouldn't make any sense anyway. But here is, I just thought I'd show this because it's so funny how, you know, you've already got, like, you know, let's admit it's an embarrassing tape, all right, and you've already got Bo Black's admission to something, but you've got to stretch it as far as you can go and claim that it's something that it's literally not. So here's the tape in question.
Let me speak.
Jesus. Wait a minute. You hear that part where he says ER at the end? Obviously, he must have said none other than the N-word. It had to have been the only word he could have said in that situation.
I must have said the N-word. You motherfucker! Let me speak! You...
Alright, I think we're done talking.
You can literally hear him say the F, fucker, not N-word.
Yeah, I called him a fucking fucker, dude.
Yeah.
You motherfucker! Dude. You fucking bitch! You fucking bitch!
Dude, I just love that. They're just like...
You...
He said the N-word. Oh, we got him this time.
We got him this time.
That's your fake news, by the way. That Vantation guy and all these people, they're just bottom of the barrel garbage. Not that it excuses him getting flagged or anything, but nah, that's just... You're literally posting fake news. Like, you're gonna jump on our asses every single day. Do you disavow this? Do you disavow that? Are you gonna take down that fake evidence that's been up since it was disproved a few hours ago? Are you gonna take it down, Vantation, or what? You literally have a lie sitting on your channel. Here's another incriminating Bo Black's career ender tape right here.
Let me speak! You dude!
Every single time it starts, dude.
Every time, dude. I fucking love it. You
So clearly, in that jumble of words, he said, "I will kill you, let me speak."
I don't think there's any, like, semblance of the word kill in there.
Even if you said that, we are now such pussies that we think saying in a fit of rage something as mundane as "I will kill you," we're taking this as a legitimate, premeditated death threat that Bo Black's had in his head, where Bo Black's fully intended to drive all across the continent to unleash a load of bullets into Nicholas Diorio's skull. That's what we're coming up from this. Because when you get angry, you've never said anything. I know you didn't say it, but even if you did, as if we've never... Dude, I say horrible things about my friends when we're yelling and screaming at each other. "I will kill you" is the least of the terrible things people will say out of anger. We are such pussies. We have such vaginas that we look at clips like this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Bo Black said he would kill Diorio. Oh, deplatform him right now. Shut the fuck up. You're all such pussies. I hate every one of you.
The only time I would say "I will kill you" like as a joke to someone would be like in a video game, if I was like raging and we were playing like, you know, Among Us or League of Legends or something like that, and that would be in a joking tone as well. When I'm mad at people, I'm just like upset at them. I don't want them to die. Like, I don't know.
I just went to pick up my food from delivery.
When I'm mad. I don't become violent when I'm mad.
It's just like this time period we live in where it's like everything is so uber seriously. You made a death threat against Nicholas Diorio. Are you fucking retarded?
Everyone's just trying to find like little things, dude.
And I get mad because they do the same shit to me. They do the same exact shit to me. This part, like they'll post up clips or whatever where I'm talking about, where I'm making jokes where they'll be like, "Augie hates mentally ill people" and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh my god, dude. This community of just rejects, just social rejects.
I know, I can definitely see how it's annoying because, especially when it's between like friends, because they assume that you guys don't talk outside the scenes and stuff. It's like, dude, it's not.
Oh yeah, there was like a whole comment that was made, and it's on my Twitter and my replies. Maybe you could find it, but like someone made like a whole like theory about what my relationship with Nick is like, and they're like, Nick and Boblax aren't really friends. It's convenient. Boblax is only friends with Nick, so Nick doesn't attack him because he knows Nick.
Yeah, Billy Beans just put up exactly what the next video is gonna be. Ooh, Augie hypocrite. Insert shitty editing. He criticized Pescator for saying he would kill Diorio, but he's saying it's not a big deal to say that. Yeah, when it's friends, yeah, I know you're not making that.
And I didn't even say that.
You better not. I know Billy's not making that argument. That's what they would say. That's what they. That's exactly what they would say. He'd be like, "Ooh, we got Augie now. We got him clipped or whatever." Ooh, it's like shut the
that's what
fuck
I like
up.
That's what I like about the show, because it's like, you know, there's nuance, there's understanding that, yeah, it's among friends, we can disagree, banter, you know, back and forth, and that's just it. It's simple. It doesn't have to be all fucking serious, you know, like we can all take the heat, whatever.
Yeah.
Cry on stream, whatever we need
in
to
fact,
do.
sometimes we take that concept too far. And
You know what we all did the next day after the stream?
Because like
you know what we all did the next day?
Because I'm so comfortable joking to like the edge, like I can literally act like I'm super mad at someone and then actually not be mad at them. Like I can take that like so fucking far, like farther than
exactly.
So like.
I could not have predicted that and I was gonna end that way, but either way, at the end of the day, we're still cool. Like,
you know what we did the next day? We all played Among Us on stream.
I think I streamed with Nick literally the next day.
Literally the next day, yeah.
Within the next day,
yeah.
So, very funny. Anyway, just thought I'd yell at some people for a second.
That whole clip is just funny.
I had to get my daily stream rage in there for a second. No, this shit does piss me off.
Jerked
anyway.
each other off. Yeah, wait, what the fuck?
Who?
Someone just said that in chat, jerked each other off?
Yeah, right now.
Right now.
I'd let Bola
Yeah.
me, I need to...
Through the screen. Abbas Walker Rat through 2 says we should cancel Augie's hillbilly hat. Nice. Anime Sage through 5 says Boblax be accusing me of being an imposter a bit too much for my liking. I just want to win in Among Us, damn it. Hey, speaking of which, by the way, guys, and not that we're done with the show just yet, we still got about 25 minutes here on the air, minimum, unless we get into some 4-hour-long debate about whatever weird thing Edwin wants to discuss.
I just got my food, dude. I'm ready to dig in.
Oh my god. We got Connor's gonna be going live, playing some games right as soon as the show ends. So make sure you're subbed to the channel. He has his watch hours. He just needs his subs to get monetized, and he needs about 100
Oh my god, so fucking close.
65
sub,
subs.
even if they're not gonna watch, just to give this man the monetization.
Exactly. Please, everybody, go sub to Connor's channel.
We have over 1,000 people in here, so
we can easily get them
if at least some
right
people
now.
follow through or aren't subbed, they can get this man monetization, which would be awesome. I want to play the Phasmophobia game with him.
I think that's what he's going to be playing after, actually.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Yeah, let me.
Dude, that game's spooky as fuck. Dude, I'm getting VR soon, and once I play that game in VR, it's gonna be so hype. But I don't have it yet. It's coming in on Wednesday. But it might take longer or shorter. I don't know. Shipping's weird, but
hit up that link. We still got a couple things to go through on my list. Oh, nice, nice. Just 149 over 149. We got 1,300 people watching. Is there really 149 people who just are not gonna hit the sub button? No way.
Dude, Connor unironically has great gaming streams. Even when like me and Augie aren't there or any YouTubers aren't there. He has like a really good stream.
He's got good charisma persona for the streaming.
He's not just a leech. He has some entertainment value.
And he's also completely taken on board the whole game tournaments and stuff that we've been doing. We never made this idea.
And that wasn't like necessarily a clout chasing, because I talked with him about it, and he said that he was like into doing tournaments for like a long time before.
That's actually true, yeah.
Like he actually did tournaments and stuff like that. And I understand that passion, because I used to set up tournaments occasionally as well. I think I still have a stream VOD on my stream VOD channel of me setting up a Sona mains tournament on League, so
Yeah.
that was fun. But yeah.
But anyway.
Sub to Connor.
Get him up there. And by the way, we might be doing a tournament. We might be doing a tournament this Saturday. I don't know if it's gonna be Among Us. I don't know. He's completely taken charge of that. So maybe on tonight's stream or whatever, go ask him what the tournament schedule is, and he will.
Pester him.
Yeah, go pester him. Okay.
Sub from Pro Jared, sub to X8. Hell yeah, Pro Jared's a shitty gamer compared to X8, dude.
On a, I don't know if this is a lighter note actually, but it's funny nonetheless. I woke up to a very interesting fan meltdown. I don't even know what to call this. Now the video that I'm about to show you guys has been removed, but of course I have an archive.
Alright.
Aiden quote tweeted this person. It was a video of somebody crying, and I'm just like, okay, somebody's not having a good day. What's going on here? And they're talking about like trauma and stuff, and I'm just like, what is going on? So Aiden says, you would think this reaction, and we'll show you in a second, you would think this reaction and trauma they are referencing is like the Vietnam War or something. No, literally somebody's told this person, don't force BLM on me, and they consider that to be a traumatic experience. Now, on top of that, I had people reaching out to me that this person we're about to watch was like looking for people's doxes and like trying to like fuck with people and send them like Trojan horse viruses on their computers when just because they disagreed on politics or something like that, and it was really crazy. Like they went after like the fake Leafy account, Leafy is alive on Twitter or whatever. They try to like go after hardcore this like Leafy account. So they put up this thing right here before completely just having a fucking moment. They say, here's a list of lolcows. Lolcows, mind you. Silly Rowley.
Oh yeah, lolcow.
DJs. So it's like a bunch of like rando YouTubers.
Just
Turkey
people like
Tom.
he dislikes. I don't think like there's people I dislike who I don't think are lolcows. Like lolcow is a very specific term, but
yeah.
All right.
Lolcow is generally like somebody who's like spurgy, unsuccessful, miserable in their own
who's,
condition.
Like, sensitive and has like vitriolic reactions to like little things, like
These
you
are
calling DSP bad at a game, and he's like.
Yeah, DSP Wings of Redemption. Anyway, Turkey Tom, Bo Blacks, Nicholas Diorio, ER, Simeon Jimmy, Rusty Cage,
Rusty Cage,
Lionad,
Rusty Cage, and Lionad,
and then Smeef, LS Mark, John Swan, Optimus, Leafy, Zog.
Wait, when did Optimus have a? Oh my god! What the?
Dude, why is Lionad in there?
Why is
Lionad? I feel like Leafy's literally the opposite of a lolcow. Leafy's literally the person who would like.
But what I miss about Lionad?
Lolcows, I guess.
Now this is their reaction to hearing that somebody that they follows Turkey Tom. Just finding out that there's somebody that they're mutual with happens to follow.
Who made the lolcow list, right?
This is the same person who made the lolcow list when finding out that somebody that they don't even know on Twitter follows somebody that they don't like on Twitter.
Proof that while I'm writing this, I'm having to relive all this trauma. Why do I have to write all of
Why
this?
would you record this?
Anyone doesn't
Why?
get me anyway.
So it's just like a minute of them just like rambling and just like stammering or whatever. They start like releasing all their DMs with like random people or whatever in an attempt to like explain the situation or something like that. And I'm just like, look, like, you know, it bears, you know, it is something worth pointing out or whatever. It's just these people who just get super uber obsessed
with the internet.
Association, really. Like I was talking to one of my friends or whatever, who's not a YouTuber or they're an online friend of mine, but they're not anyone I met from the YouTuber community. They're just someone that I know. And they were talking about how, you know, they get stressed out because they follow certain people and they're worried that their other mutuals will get upset with them for who they follow. And it's like, and you know, in the nicest way possible, I obviously was like, you know, you like totally should just like just disregard that entirely. But I mean, it's like a thing that happens is like people will get like super obsessed with like, it's like both sides, right? So one side will be like, you can't follow any of these people, otherwise it's like full-on meltdown moment. And then the other side is like, ooh, I don't want to follow the wrong people so that this person that I like doesn't like have a moment like what we're seeing on screen right here. It's so weird, dude.
Yeah.
Just like this like obscure Twitter culture of like subtweets and follows and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess you can really get wrapped up into it if you're on Twitter a lot and you don't have like a lot of followers. So like every little thing that
it matters to
every,
such a great degree.
Means, like, so much more to you because there's less of them overall. But like yeah, when I see like this list and that video, I'm not mad. I'm not upset. I'm not even laughing at them for how ridiculous it is. I'm just like, I'm just like,
what the fuck?
Just get off the internet, like just. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just like, maybe you're like a little too emotionally invested in the internet, and you need to like take a step back and just like reflect on yourself and self-improve, and maybe improve some stuff in your IRL circle or setting or whatever's going on in your life.
I look at this tweet.
Just focus on other areas of life, because clearly you're getting a little too stressed out by someone unfollowing you and like lashing out and calling people lolcows and stuff like that.
When I look at these tweets, I make the face that you make when you like walk by someone and like they smell like body odor, like they haven't showered in years, like ugh, dude, come on. Do something.
Chill the fuck out.
Refresh yourself.
It's not that.
Or a follow? Like, jeez.
Yeah, it's not that big of a deal.
I mean, wasn't that part of the reason why PewDiePie deleted his Twitter? Because everyone was like, he follows these people.
Yeah. Dude, PewDiePie left Twitter and got jacked. What an inspiration, honestly.
I know, right? For real.
Yeah. Dude, I should leave Twitter. You know what? I should leave Twitter.
Twitter is the worst.
Anyway, that's the first thing I saw on Twitter today, so I was just like, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why? Why care? And then, of course, in our last little thing we have John Swan going after a Bionic pig. Now, I was talking before about, how I don't really like this whole... At first, I kind of thought this conversation was like... Or this, like, Twitter, like, war / thread was, like, really dumb or whatever. Because I'm not really a big fan of pulling up people's tweets or whatever. But the response was interesting, and I think this reflects a change in I guess what's acceptable. I don't know. So
yeah. Wait, before we get into this, did you see like Lionet's Twitter video about this?
Oh, that was funny as hell. Hold on, I think I already had it.
Yeah, because like before we get into this, like I know the general thing of like, oh, I was edgy in 2016 and now I disavow in 2020.
Now it changed.
The things he's disavowing is literally like stuff he did months ago. Like
yeah. It's just it comes off as like it's like another one of these fake commentators. This comes off as like super fake.
No other way of saying it, she's just not hot, dude. I'm not saying that to fuck with her. I'm not even saying it to fuck with you guys. She's just really not hot.
I was just saying that I think making fun of someone's looks repeatedly as a talking point for quote-unquote exposing someone is just in bad taste and kind of pathetic. Once you really warm up to the guy, once you really take a look at his face...
What?
He looks like a serial killer. The Instagram models should just Photoshop their bodies, and they're not actually that attractive or perfect.
Leafy. I don't think Leafy even did that shit when he came back.
The whole look that you got going right now ain't
you look like a serial killer. You look retarded. You look whatever. That was like a 2016 Leafy thing. That was like something that they put specifically in the bullying and harassment policies as like something not to do. Like, don't say, "Look at this disgusting creature's face," like as a quote for an example. And it's what Leafy was known and infamous for doing in 2016 and didn't do when he came back. So I'm surprised he said that in 2020. Holy shit.
What was Leafy's crime there? What did he say about Pokimane?
She wasn't hot.
Oh, and that was worse than what he's saying right now?
Yeah.
Or, okay.
I guess.
I mean, all right, let's keep going.
I'm not saying he shouldn't make those jokes. I'm just saying, like, based on the rules, like, I'm surprised he made it. Like, I wouldn't have made that on my channel because that would have been a risk.
But
I mean, you think
with a bald spot in the back.
Yeah, Mr. Swastika in the thumbnail. Like, yeah, okay, buddy.
Yeah, okay, but like, obviously, like, common sense wise, it's not as bad, but YouTube algorithm wise, like, and guideline wise.
Bro, you put a swastika on your thumbnail.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
I think that's allowed.
Oh.
Didn't you used to read the N-word tweets in your videos like last year? while you were still a big channel anyway?
Last year.
Last year, Augie, come on.
If someone said N-word with an A, I read it out in a tweet.
Oh my
but,
God,
now I
Mike.
don't do it anymore.
Rex.
Oh, like, setting yourself up, dude. Come on.
Yeah, YouTube.
That's a quote, but yeah.
I don't think they care. I don't think the bot cares if it's a quote or not. Anyway, I don't give a fuck about the fucking... Dude, I put up a video with a gun in the thumbnail. I literally said, pulls a gun in the title.
Allowed to say N-word in
I got
YouTube videos
monetized.
without getting striked. You just get demonetized, guaranteed.
And it's like,
I've had
come
clips of
on.
H3 saying N-word and stuff like that.
Man, making fun of someone's looks repeatedly as a talking point for quote-unquote exposing someone is just in bad taste and kind of pathetic.
Like, come on. Like, at least don't look like a pedophile, you know? At
Whoa.
least don't look like the
What the
stereotype of what
Wait, I
people would
wouldn't even
consider
say
a
that.
predator. And then maybe we could start accepting your story a little bit more.
Wait a minute now. Coming soon, taboo topics. The blacks.
The black?
What do you mean by that?
What did he
I
mean?
think like Taboo Topics is like a video series he did. Like Taboo Topics, religion, Taboo Topics, like sex work or whatever. I don't know what it was.
So
but
the
now
blacks.
he's like making a joke like, oh, I'll do a Taboo Topics on black people.
Well, why don't you go ahead and
taboo,
pull up
I guess.
Bionic Pig's apology or tweet or whatever it was, so people know the context of what we're even going at, because I do think, you know, for a moment I was willing to give, the more I see, the more I'm like, oh, because like at first I was like, you know, he could have grown like he says, but then I keep seeing this and it just hurts.
So people started to dig up me saying the N-word and the F-word 5 years ago, calling me a hypocrite. The reason why he's a hypocrite is because now he's like super virtue signaling, you know, tweets like, guys, it's okay, everyone's just ironically being racist. And
Oh my god. That's
nah,
not 5
bruh.
years ago. That 2017
Wait,
tweet was
5?
3 years ago. And that those videos of you being hypocritical is literally like months apart.
No,
So I
hold
don't
on
know.
a second. The year is 2020. Subtract that by 2017. I believe that's 3 years ago. Nah, bro, that's called growing up. You were an adult when you made those. Like,
I'm pretty sure I remember him talking on the Hot Wet Soup podcast, which was the 2016 podcast,
Yes.
and he frequently talked about either his wife or spouse and his kid, him having a kid. So he was
Yes.
literally a father when he made these comments.
thank you, Jada, for doing the basic math. That was the joke. Yeah, fucking.
Well, he's 26 now, so he was 23 back then.
Dude, Jada cannot help it. She has to do math. Not sure why. Anyway, yeah, let me.
I was a young 23-year-old kid with a kid.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
all right.
this 23-year-old kid with a kid.
Also, sorry for how stupid I was as a kid. Kid?
Yeah.
You had a kid. You were 23, 22. Maybe you didn't have the kid then. I don't know. I don't know when you had your kid, but
It's honestly kind of cringe how edgy I used to be. Does this mean I'm famous that people were actively trying to cancel me?
Oof. Why does he follow up with that?
oh yeah, he's always so defensive. Whenever someone like gives a little bit of criticism to his tweet, he like immediately he's like, "Oh, I'm being canceled. Like deletes tweets and shit like that. Like no one's trying to cancel you. I don't know. Like pointing out like a hypocrisy isn't like a cancel campaign. Like, like everyone dislike Bionic Pig's videos. Fucking blah blah blah. Oh, obviously, I'm. That's not serious. That's obviously me portraying.
This is a good ass
what he
tweet
thinks
right
in his
here.
head, but that's not what's going on.
This is a good ass tweet. This is not Wayne getting into drama, by the way. This is like an old, or like a couple months old Wayne tweet, but he says, just as a general thing, you always hear about how this or that formerly edgy content creator has grown, and 99% of the time I don't buy it. Adapting out of a sense of self-preservation is a reasonable thing to do, but let's not pretend it's deeper than that. It's a good tweet.
Oh my god, that's so true. I'm gonna retweet.
So he's gonna sit here. Wait, he's basically saying is he an edgelord, or is he like saying he was legit racist? I'm confused, because by his logic, he's kind of fucking himself in the ass there.
Oh wait, I already retweeted this when it
it was
happened.
funny.
I gotta unretweet and re-retweet.
Yeah.
You thought it was
Math, I
funny
gotta
to
do
say
it.
the N-word. Wait, I think it's weird to say that you think it's funny to say the N-word. I mean, it's like, I like, you know, and it's not to say that, you know, I didn't have my, like, you know, teen years where I was like, oh yeah, that's not, 'cause I didn't see it as an issue. Like, that's the difference. Like, I didn't think it was funny. Like, I was like, oh, I'm gonna say it. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Like, I think that's strange. What a strange defense.
I think it can be humorous in certain contexts. I'm not gonna like try to virtue signal.
I've never laughed at the N-word.
Well, like any word. Yeah, like,
okay.
like Beaner's funny. You guys want to say
It's
Beaner?
a funny word. It sounds funny.
Which one?
Beaner.
I think
It sounds
the
funny.
Whoa, bro. Whoa, dude.
Wait.
The N-word to me is funny only in context of like you're not supposed to say that. Oh, that's shock value. I literally don't even think about it in terms of black people.
What about
which
the
is
Beaner word?
probably bad. But
What
I
about
just see it
Beaner,
as,
Bo
like,
Black?
a taboo word, and it's and in some scenarios it can be funny because it's like shocking. But generally, I would say it's only funny if you use it like sparingly. And
Chad's asking for an example,
but that's
Bo
my
Blacks.
opinion. I don't know. Like,
Do you say the word Beaner, Bo Blacks?
oh, yeah, my friend gives me the pass all the time. He encourages me to call him Beaner, but I don't really
Notice
indulge
how he
that
answers that question right there.
All right.
Very
So say it.
effective.
Beaner?
Oh my God, two guys. All right, I guess you have your friend's pass.
I like how you
Augie,
said
I
it
just
as
don't
like a
remember
question, like you were like, huh? Like,
who gave you the pass, Augie? Listen, all right, I'll give you a retroactive pass. So it counts from
Listen,
before.
half of my state is full of them. All right,
Full
so
of-
I got the
full of-
pass by
full of Full of what? Full of beaners, bro?
I love the food. All right, what can I say? I appreciate them. Right?
Okay.
That's how it works. Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I love taco people. They're great. They're great
Taco
people.
Oh my God.
I love them. Unironically.
Wait, Boblax isn't black? No.
Good one. Juicy Handshake through 5 says it's like making fun of Hitler is funny, but making fun of the Holocaust is not. Anyway. Danzig through 2 says Kava seems mega hypocritical in the replies. House Shifty2 through 2 says log off. MTN through 5 says sorry I re-uploaded the stream. Didn't know there would be drama after. Oh, you're the one who re-uploaded the stream? You asshole. Says you.
Wait, I just started looking at the screen. Jesus, John Swan ratioed Bionic Pig so hard. What the fuck?
Wait, he got pounded.
Yeah, let's read this conversation here.
I already did in my video. Go watch it. No, I'm just kidding.
Fuck?
That's basically just like, you know, he's basically saying, he's like, yeah, I'm aware of what it does now. He's like, so your logic, you weren't just essential or you were actually racist or whatever. And then Bionic Pig is like, oh, so you just like to say the N-word a bunch, don't you? To try to discredit John's argument, which is just, listen, I've been around John. He does not say the N-word, all right?
Oh, no, he doesn't. I actually don't think I've ever heard John Swan say the N-word. I can't imagine John's voice and the N-word together. Like, because I haven't heard it yet.
I could. Imagine.
Maybe.
I ratio him harder later on. Yeah. I like him when Lynette is always the guy who ratios people because it's so funny because he's like not even a YouTuber.
Yeah, I love his profile. His account and his profile picture is just the embodiment of like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, who cares?
And I love it, dude.
Listen, I'm not gonna grandstand
He just like
for
makes
shit.
a statement, dude, and you see that profile picture.
I'm not gonna grandstand.
Wait, how did he go down? He had 888 earlier.
What the?
Oh my God.
Oh, there we go. We updated it.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Oh shit!
Do it now!
I thought we had a let me speak moment there for a second. Everybody,
No.
we're closing up the show, I think. So go sub to Connor. He's about to go live. Let me just shoot him a DM over there. John's Australian. He gets the A word. What? A word? I'm trying to think. I don't know the A word. Is it just completely going past my head right now?
The A word, ass?
Shut up, Boblax. What the fuck?
Ass?
Boblax is just thinking exactly
Dude, that was
what
the
he
A
wants.
word in my household, dude.
Yeah.
When I was a kid.
Didn't say ass.
Ass, dude. Don't say the A word. Or the D word, which is damn.
Damn. I remember I used to not think damn was a swear word. So I said it one time and everybody was like, oh. And I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know. Aussie. Is that even a slur? What?
No.
Aussie?
Unless it is. But I don't think so.
I don't know. I love my Australian.
Great show, Boblax. See you, man. Oh, hey, Augie.
Good one. I love my Australian brethren more so, definitely, than my British brethren. There's a few good Brits, I'm not gonna lie, but it's few and far between. I can say that, right?
Yeah, that's fine, dude. I have British girlfriends, fine. They're all pretty bad.
Edwin, I mean, do you have any stories of just asshole British people?
Dude, yeah, one guy was trying to rob me at knife point, and I didn't even see his knife until afterwards. I was like, oh,
dude,
shit.
What the fuck? Dude, they love their
asked for my
knives.
wallet. I was like, no. And then I just left.
I have a British friend who was going to school one day, and he was in the bathroom or whatever. He was washing his hands, and he goes to grab the towel or paper towels or whatever. Just flicks his hand or whatever, gets a little bit of water on someone's jacket. He pulls out a knife and is like, hey, I'm gonna fuck you up or whatever. Now, thankfully, he was completely unharmed, but that guy was about to do some shit to him for a second there.
British people and their knives, man.
They love them.
You'll actually see on bus stops, the little advertisements. They're like, watch out if you see someone with a knife, call this number and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Good.
That's all they have, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yo, Nick, hop on the call, bro. Let's make this last another couple hours.
Yeah, we need to get Connor some subs here real quick.
Yeah, we need to swap over the Connor stream and get everyone a sub.
Nah, dude, 2 more hours. I'm just kidding. I'm kind of low energy tonight.
I've been kind of low energy all day, actually. I'm not sure why. I got poison ivy on my fucking leg. On actually both my legs. And I just accidentally, when I just slapped my legs there, I just accidentally slapped the part that has poison ivy on it. So that's great. But no, I was walking on a field or whatever, and there was no poison ivy. And even if there was, I was wearing jeans, so there's no possible way that the poison ivy juice could. And it got the top of my leg too. So there's absolutely no possible way that I could have gotten poison ivy, but I did anyway. So last night I couldn't sleep all night, so I feel like ass right now because I just sat there with my fucking itchy ass legs, just this feels terrible. It was annoying. Yeah. And this happened. I got poison ivy a month ago before this too. So it's just I'm just getting pounded. And it's such great weather too. Yeah. Poison ivy should be dead. It's fall. It's cold. It's too cold for it to be out.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Can't relate though, but yeah, I agree.
You guys don't go outside?
What?
You guys don't go outside? I feel like YouTubers of any people should be the ones who go outside more than regular people.
Yeah, we should.
Because we have more time. We have a lot more just fuck around time.
Well, do we have an IRL stream set up? No, then what's the point?
You can't monetize it. Well, you can go outside and take a picture for Instagram and get 1,000 likes and get your...
Nothing's really changed since the COVID, If anything, now I have an excuse to stay indoors now. It's oh, great.
Yeah,
really?
I've worked harder since COVID, not less. But...
Dude, the opposite has happened for me. I've been more inclined to get out. With my mask, of course, socially distanced and, outside in nature. But,
it's my daily walk where I cough on people.
Yeah.
Okay, but I do envy that. That's good. You should go on a walk.
It's nice. Refreshing. Especially when you have YouTube drama. You just gotta get that shit out of your mind.
Vitamin D pills.
Nah, dude, wow, you need to get out there.
Awesome.
So we're gonna do a
today? I like getting outside occasionally, but I can't right now because I gotta self-isolate.
Oh, did you test for COVID, Boblax?
I didn't get tested, but I'm pretty sure I have symptoms, so I'm just...
Are you getting tested tomorrow?
Shit.
I was going to, but I feel like I'm just indoors all the time anyway, so I'll just fucking self-isolate, fuck it.
All right.
You don't want to take the test because they're gonna deep dick you. That's how how it works.
Yeah, you reminded me of that, and also
did I actually? Now I feel like I shouldn't have reminded you of how terrible the tests are. Just so you would get pounded.
Regardless if it's fucking false or true, and there's no cure, so it's like.
Look at this shit.
Pretend I have it for a YouTube.
Can I get a fucking a little like graph on how it
Dude.
works?
The sample is then.
I have the pink eye, so I could make like a perfect like face cam YouTube video where I'm like, guys, I have COVID. I'm gonna die.
This is what was gonna happen to Boblax. He's gonna stick shit up his nose. I thought they went through your throat.
Has anyone in the chat done it? I heard it. Like,
actually,
feels really uncomfortable.
Connor's done it. He's in the chat. He's had the test.
Oh, I can't do that.
The test didn't like show exactly like how deep it goes. I want to see like a demonstration.
Does it tickle the brain? You want to see that?
Yeah. Also, the website said like, oh, there might be a wait because lots of people are trying to take the test. I'm like, I don't want to take away a spot from someone who might actually need to like go outside. Like, I don't need to fucking go outside.
How virtuous.
You're just a pussy. You don't want to get your nose dicked. Can I just get like an infographic where it shows how far it goes?
Point?
This shit is funny.
I guess to confirm it, I don't know. If it gets really bad, I call 911. I don't fucking know.
Yes, there we go.
Poking the brain. They're gonna ruin my autism. Dude, imagine if like poking a stick up your nose cured autism. Just hit the brain and then say, oh, I'm fixed.
It's fucking AIDS.
Yeah, that looks like cancer, dude.
No, Bulwark's a bitch. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here. I have nothing else to say. Everybody, make sure you're subbed to Connor. Wow, we actually are. What the fuck? There's still 1,000 people in here. He's not there yet. We actually got him more than I expected. We got him about 100 subs just now, so we can get him. He needs
I'm
like.
probably gonna play whatever Connor's playing on his stream. So if you want to see me there, you can go to his page.
Yeah. Oh, he's live right now.
He's
live right now. Go on over there. Everybody go there. I'm gonna get out of the call. Thanks for co-hosting, Boblax and Edwin. I'm gonna peace.
Next time we'll bring some more energy.
Goodbye! Okay. Decent show. Alright, let me find a song to play us out, and then I will get out of here. What do I want to listen to? Hold on, give me 1 second here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you sub to the channel and you hit the like button. And goodbye. Peace out. Now, for the rest of you who are live here, I gotta find real quick a song to play. I'm looking for something that's like a good vibe. Oh my god, my YouTube is actually frozen. No way. Where is my playlist at? I can't find it. I probably should have done this before. Whatever, I'll just play the song I played like last night or something. Whoa! Right at the end of the stream, $50 from Artistically. 0 to 10 stream. Boblax didn't speak enough. Thank you very much. Very big donation to in the show off. Oh, and MTN through 2 says, thanks for the follow, Boblax. Anime Stage through 2 says, Australia sucks and Subway bread is not bread. Juicy Handshake through 5 says, it's like making fun of Hitler is funny, but making fun of the Holocaust is not. Okay.